here now. Let's go.
The largest violent warrant sweep of the year is over, and tonight nearly 200 wanted and repeat offenders are behind bars. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us for Fox 16 News at 9. I'm Donna Terrell. My co-anchor Kevin Kelly joins us now with his exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Operation Extended Stay. Kevin.
Donna, this massive operation was launched last week and unfolded over a 3-day period. US Marshals, state police, and a host of other law enforcement agencies throughout central Arkansas targeted wanted violent criminals and repeat offenders. The goal to track them down, put them behind bars, and keep them there, which, as you're about to see, is easier said than done.
Let's go! US Marshals, come to the door!
With guns drawn and guarded by a tactical shield.
Better come out here now. Let's go.
US Marshals launched the largest violent offender warrant sweep of the year.
I'm a federal officer. If you lie to me, I will charge you, okay? So any lies. Is he in this house? If he's upstairs, when was he last here?
Upstairs. He was last here yesterday.
It's a cat and mouse game. In this case, the suspect gets another day of freedom.
Oh, she's very good.
Others aren't as fortunate. Over the past several months, investigators and confidential informants have been gathering intelligence and conducting surveillance on more than 200 of the most wanted suspects in central Arkansas.
Are these the worst of the worst?
These are ones that need to be in jail and they need to stay there.
But there is one major problem U.S. Marshals and other law enforcement officers have no control over. Most of these suspects are repeat offenders who end up back on the street committing the same crime.
How frustrating is that?
It's very frustrating. I mean, it's, there's a lot of times our guys are, out there putting themselves, putting their lives on the line, and you put these guys up, and then, a few days later, you're seeing them in Walmart.
These people that are committing these crimes, they're not really paying any type of punishment for their activities, and hopefully that we can, bring some, or shed some light on that. Police, US Marshals, come to the door.
So after each suspect is targeted, whether they're arrested or not, they'll meet in a random location, debrief, and then it's on to the next target. As our team maps out their next plan of attack, other teams across central Arkansas are hard at work. With help from above, state police are busy arresting other wanted suspects at gas stations and on freeways. It's a massive team effort.
But you can't have a gun even in your house, right?
Where the number of violent offenders
We'll get it worked out.
being hauled in keeps growing. We are now 10 hours into Operation Extended Stay and about to wrap up day one, or so we thought. We were just about to head back to police headquarters to do a debriefing when a shots fired call came out, so we're responding to North Little Rock right now. It's all hands on deck. We race to the scene at 110 miles per hour. When we arrive, there is controlled chaos, and everyone springs into action. Can you tell us what you know at this point?
Right now, all that we know is that we had a team out here trying to execute a arrest warrant, and obviously a individual shot blindly at the approach team. No one was hit that we know of.
The goal now, to flush out the suspect. So officers surround a 2-block radius. Canines are called in, and drones are deployed. 10 minutes after we arrive, he's seen running between homes, but on a different street. Officers quickly respond and rip down a fence and find him in a backyard.
Some of the North Little Rock guys and FBR guys were able to intercept him. We saw him cross Gum, full stride running, and so some of our guys were luckily able to get ahead of him and take him into custody.
The suspect?
Are you hurt anywhere?
Just my big.
Just your back? Okay.
Just 16 years old and not a target of this operation. But like the others arrested today, the goal is for all of them to have an extended stay behind bars. You just heard the U.S. Marshals' frustration with many of these violent suspects with long criminal records being arrested and then being released just days or weeks later. Well, I already have an update you for on Operation Extended Stay, and it's alarming. Of the 186 suspects arrested during this operation, 20% of them, or exactly 37, have already been released from jail. So I asked the U.S. Attorney of the Eastern District, Jonathan Ross, where the accountability lies. And this was his response at today's press conference.
We don't have the authority under the Constitution to make arrests and then detain people. We have the authority to request that they be detained. And so the question that you're asking is a complex question because it involves other stakeholders in the judicial system who are not here.
Those other stakeholders he was referring to include the governor, the county sheriff who oversees the jail, and state lawmakers. So in the coming weeks, we intend to take our questions and the concerns of law enforcement officers and the public directly to them to find out why these suspects are constantly being released in just a matter of days and what, if anything, can be done right now to keep them behind bars and to keep our streets safe.